All right, Diane. Thank you. And if you could just bring the camera down just a little bit, just that's perfect. There you go. All right. Thank you
It's
for coming
official.
on. That's it. You're on. I appreciate it.
No
So
problem.
I like to bring on people, and often I bring them on when they're new. They're excited about the course. They've been getting some benefit, and normally that's just a week or two that they're in, and they're feeling better. I brought on Diane because she's been in for a little while, and she's someone who really concentrates on her health, and she's had some amazing insights. Can you tell us why, Diane, you sort of looked for the lymphatic system? Because I know you're always looking.
Well, I'm a medical intuitive also, and it just showed up, which is how things work in my life now, right? We get on the path and stuff shows up when I need it. And I had spent the last 4 or 5 years, I'm 62, and knowing that I was missing something. I have done every detox, every health program, as well as, some energy work. And it was just not moving. I was actually feeling worse. And being somebody like me who I just am always reading articles and listening to podcasts on health and nutrition. It's my passion. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I'm on no meds. Something was not working and I couldn't put my finger on it. And I stumbled onto John, and it was the lymph, and it was like all the pieces came together. Because if you're doing these detoxes and you're dumping all this garbage into what is a compromised lymphatic system, no wonder I felt like garbage. I was feeling worse. I was swelling and all these just terrible side effects. And so I was so excited and I got going and I felt benefits right off the bat. But now, a couple months later, it is profound what happens. Um, you really have to, when you're doing a detox or when you're on a healing path, you have to kind of heal cells and tissues first before you see these dramatic effects, especially getting rid of weight. Because I had put on 35 pounds and I could not get it off, and I had never had a weight issue. And now, what am I, 10 weeks, 12 weeks into it, and boom, 10 pounds just came off and my feet stopped hurting. And true, I worked 12 hours in healthcare, but they hurt in a way that I thought I knew something was off. And my skin, all these rashes that I have struggled with all these allergies to virtually everything, including water, it seemed like, have disappeared. My hair has stopped falling out. I mean, the side effects to this program are profound. And if you're a perennial student like me, or even if you're not, it's laid out in such a easy to comprehend and easy to follow way that anyone could do it. Whether you're, sit on one end of the spectrum of, passionately going down the rabbit hole, or you just are willing to follow the steps.
Right. We decided to make it easy because many of the people we deal with
Mm-hmm.
you're someone who, even though you had some health problems, you're relatively healthy. You just,
Mm-hmm.
you're still going a lot, but a lot of people have problems. So we
Yep.
developed it to be easy and slow and self-paced. So some people will go through it in 8 weeks. Some people will take a few months, but it works. And I love to hear it, that you lost some weight. That's great. And your skin issues. I remember we were talking about that.
It makes total sense now, but it's so funny. Somebody like me, who this is all I do is read about everything and try everything. Lymph has been completely ignored and neglected. And now it's sort of made this I don't even want to call it a resurgence because it's been ignored so much. I mean, you're lucky if you get a chapter on it or 3 pages on it, but nothing else will work unless you address the lymph first. Now I know that so profoundly because everything's got to dump into the lymph to be, excreted, whether it's through the skin or urine or whatever. So if your lymph is compromised, which I probably don't know anybody, even a newborn baby, what has 287 chemicals in them, you might see a little progress, but you are not going to see progress. It is absolutely worth the financial investment, the time, the energy to integrate in these practices that you teach so well, because you are just going to hit a sticking point if you don't address it. And everybody needs it
Now you
addressed.
hit it. I want people to understand that it's not really difficult. It's really
No,
just science that's missed in medicine. I think children at the age of 5 should be learning this information.
absolutely. I mean,
And
it's unquestionable.
how was my remote session? Because you get a couple of those with my course right now.
So, of course, I love energy work, and I've had some sessions with different people, and it was just not for me. I feel so good the next day. My partner of 20 years, he said, "What the heck did you take this morning?" Because I'm always taking potions. And it wasn't. It was that you went in and just like the scavengers
I
got
opened you
rid
up.
of, cleaned me up, and the energy, and just I felt so light. I slept great that night, and I just felt so light the next day. And it's a perfect thread into doing the course, because you're going to get to a place where you start to feel a little boggy and you're trying to work through stuff. And if you thread in a distance healing process, it'll just help push it through, and you move,
Exactly.
right? Because I'm still cleaning stuff out. You can't live on this planet. I live under the airport. I work in a hospital. I'm collecting garbage every day, no matter how
Every day,
hard I work at it.
even without the outside things, we're
Yep.
collecting cellular waste in our
Yep.
body every day, and that's the biggest concern.
Yep.
All right. Anything you would like to say to people, who may be sitting on the fence?
I kick myself every day I didn't start here. I look at how much money I invested, again, in powders and potions and cleanses and all these mini steps, right? This has had one of the most profound effects on me of the last 5 years of really hardcore investing in these kind of things, on my body. And I will never not use the tools, ever.
Once it's in your head,
Yep.
the science I present, you will never stop taking care of yourself. That's it.
Yep.
I'm
I
glad you
sit at my
got it.
desk at work.
I love it. I love it. That's great.
Thank you, John.
All right, Diane. Thank you very much. I appreciate you getting on. Talk to you later. Bye.